Hello, my name is Kevin Anderson with the Avaya Serviceability Engineering team. This video is about using the AS5300 historical OM browser. Today we will be using the browser to view some network element data and set up a custom dashboard. The system monitoring tool includes a historical operational measurements browser. The tool provides the ability to check the performance and overall health of the system. The system maintains a collection of 30 days of data. Specifically, the tool provides indicators, counters, and gauges of client behavior, such as registration and presence. There are many indicators of call behavior, such as completed calls and call teardown. Today, I will start a historical OM browser and select an indicator. Make some changes to the graph settings to get a better view of the system over the last month. Then I will use the OM browser to create a custom dashboard and show the results. We will be starting this demo with the System Manager console open. You can find detailed instructions in the Avaya AS Application Server 5300 2.0 Troubleshooting and Fault Management Guide at the link shown. Now let's get started. Here we have an AS5300 System Manager console open. To access the OM historical browser, we just select the tools, and from the tools we select the historical OM browser. The historical browser window is divided into three main areas. The top area, this area here, is where we select our indicators. So the streams are our devices and server that we have on our network. The middle section is the graph of whatever item we have selected in the top section. And the bottom section is our dashboard controls so that we can create custom dashboards. So the first thing we need to do is we'll select a stream. I'm going to select provisioning client, and I'm going to select the Java threads and active threads and total. And then that will take a few seconds while it gathers the data to populate the chart. And then we can see we have our indicated data. Now this is basically the view of data from today. A couple things we can do here is we can change the graph from a line graph to a bar graph just by clicking the button. The other thing we can do is we can just right click in the area, and under options we can switch it from a line chart. So there's two ways to make that change. If we go here, we can see options, and we can take the points, select just the line, so we can remove the points. Let's just put that back. The next thing we can do is zoom out. If we hit the minus sign, you can see we get up to the February 28th, and if I keep clicking, we can zoom right back and get the full 30 days. So there's the view of 30 days of data of our active threads, JVM threads. Now once we have this set up, we can actually move between our different streams, because the settings will be the same. We'll just get the different set of data. So if I want to look at this provisioning client 2.0, I'll just click on it, and it'll take a few seconds because we're gathering a lot of data. And there we have active threads for that device. Now if we change to a device that doesn't have the same settings, it's just going to stop displaying it, and we'll have to reselect some more indicators. If there's a piece of particular data that we want to take a look at, let's say that we want to look at this high peak here. Okay, let's zoom back out. We can just hover our mouse over that data, and we can see that that was the total number of threads at that time at 3:15 on that day was 34. And so we can, quickly move into some particular item that we're interested in, like this low spot here, which was actually 0 threads at the time, so probably a reboot or system shutdown at that time. And we can also move through the data in blocks of time, move forward and backwards through the data as wanted. But I find that the best is to zoom on the data that we're interested in, or zoom out, because then you get a view of the data over a longer period of time. The next thing I want to talk about is the Dashboard Manager allows us to add a custom dashboard. Right click on the dashboard, and we can show the dashboard. Now this is the same dashboard that you would get if you selected it from the tools menu, but we're going to create a custom one. So let's say we want to keep track of the active threads, or the JVM threads on our provisioning manager, and we want to just see all 3 that we have. Now we can add custom by clicking on this button here. So we'll add, and we'll just call the dashboard PROV threads. Okay, and then we need to add chart. So we'll just we'll select one. Just take a few seconds for it to build the chart. There we go. And then we'll add that. So we're going to chart this over a whole month. So we just want to see we'll add that to the chart, and then we'll add the series. All right. And now let's add our second one. So we'll add this one. We'll do the same thing. We'll add series. We'll add number 3. So this will be all 3 of our systems. Click on the add, and then add the series. And now we've created that dashboard, and we can view the dashboard just by clicking on it. So we'll right click on here, and we'll show dashboard. And there we can see the dashboard. Now when we drop out of the historical OM window, this dash will appear on our tools menu. So I'll just quickly close this and minimize this. If we go on tools and we hit OM dashboard, we can see their PVR threads, and we can click on it and bring it up. And we can scroll through our data, same as we have on the others. We can also display these dashboards as tabs, and if we just right click on this, we can open it in a tab, and that'll place it on tab at the bottom here. So this is an easy way to have a bunch of dashboards that you can quickly access and view the information and compare. So we can see that there was something happening at this time. We can zoom in on those. And that was February 22nd. We had 0 threads. And if we look on this one, February 22nd, 0 threads. So something was happening on February 22nd. If I zoom in there, February 22nd. Easy way to view multiple charts. Now if we don't need that chart anymore, we can just quickly delete the chart and remove yes. And that completes our demo for today. Thank you for your time today. We hope this information was helpful. We welcome your comments, questions, and feedback at mentor@avaya.com or on Twitter @AvayaMentor. Thank you for choosing Avaya.